Have you ever felt like your period makes your ADHD or autism symptoms go from manageable to, well, off the charts? If so, you're absolutely not alone. And honestly, you're not imagining it. Let's talk about the little-known but seriously important link between neurodivergence and periods. So here's the deal. Our hormones, mainly estrogen and progesterone, are in a constant dance throughout the month. And that dance? It can totally mess with how our brains work, especially if you're neurodivergent. For those of us with ADHD, when estrogen dips right before our periods, so does dopamine. That means executive dysfunction, forgetfulness, impulsivity, and emotional roller coasters can all hit way harder than usual. Starting tasks, making decisions, or even just remembering where I put my phone suddenly feels impossible. And if you're autistic, hormonal changes can crank up sensory sensitivities to the max. Things like period cramps, the feel of a pad or tampon, or even the smell of blood can feel overwhelmingly intense. I'm talking full-on sensory overload, meltdowns, or shutdowns, sometimes all in the same day. But it's not just about feeling off. There's a real condition called PMDD, premenstrual dysphoric disorder. It's like PMS's evil twin, with mood swings, anxiety, depression, and physical symptoms that can derail your life for a week or more each month. Research shows PMDD is way more common if you have ADHD or autism. Some studies say up to 46% of women with ADHD and even more autistic women experience PMDD. So what does that mean for daily life? Fatigue, brain fog, and trouble focusing can make work or school almost impossible. Routines get thrown out the window, which is rough if you rely on them for stability. And that unpredictability? It can make anxiety spike because you just can't count on your body or your brain acting the way you expect. And here's another twist. Research is finding links between neurodivergence and PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. Women with PCOS are more likely to have ADHD or autism, and vice versa. Scientists aren't totally sure why yet, but hormones definitely play a part. So why is this all so overlooked? Symptoms from your cycle and neurodivergence can overlap a lot, making it hard to get the right diagnosis or treatment. Plus, if you struggle with interoception, listening to your body's signals, tracking what's going on can feel impossible. But here's the good news. You're not imagining things, and there are ways to manage these challenges, like adjusting meds around your cycle, stress management, and talking openly with your doctor about what you're experiencing. So if your period is cranking your neurodivergent symptoms up to 11, you're not alone. And you deserve support that takes your whole self into account. Let's keep this conversation going and make sure everyone gets the understanding and care they need.